For those with good taste.
We wanted to keep this a little short, but like
Never
the
happens.
big conversation that's coming out of this right now is you have Paulo Costa pulling out of a fight because of pay.
Yep.
You have Francis Ngannou talking about like, wow, like these guys got paid more in one night than I'll make in my whole career.
In your lifetime.
Right. And he's in an exhibition boxing match. And that led to Dana White's response. Did you see his response on it to Paulo Costa?
It might not have been that response, but I saw the response that, yeah, we would make money doing stuff like this, but at what point would my company not be taken seriously anymore?
So that was like his initial point, like a while ago,
yeah.
right? It's like the one that he came out with this point, and it's tough because I fucking hate Dana at this point, but I tend to.
But are you agreeing
sometimes
with it?
you agree with what he says, where he's like, okay, Paulo, go and create a YouTube channel when you were 13 years old. Make that super successful, and then fight the greatest boxer of all time. And maybe
bring your audience,
and maybe you'll go and make $20 million. But you fucking didn't do that. He was just like, you didn't do that. You're a fighter. Fucking fight. Yeah. Because he's like, you're the same guy who we just put in a main event slot against Izzy, and you've had nothing but excuses ever since.
As far as why you lost,
right? Like, so it's a tough fucking look to do that. And these are the guys that are fighting our battles. This is the issue with Ben Askren going and making $100,000, with Tyron Woodley going and taking these paychecks, is that, yeah, man, like there's going to be people who got paid, but I would like to know, dude, like how much did
Jarrett
Hurd,
fight,
right?
Yeah.
How much did they get paid? Like did they get paid enough
Jarrett
to live off of it?
Jarrett Hurd got paid well.
Yeah.
But what is
The
it?
dude he fought
Luis Arias, who kicked his ass,
basically said like I almost had to quit because I
didn't
don't
make
get
any money.
paid. I don't
Doesn't
get paid.
make money. Yeah.
So yeah, dude, these guys are paying. Like Tyron Woodley is cashing in on the fact that he won a champion. But Tyron I don't know that this is the biggest paycheck Tyron ever got. Didn't Tyron fight on a Conor card as a champion?
So I think this is Tyron basically saying, I'm going to make the most base money that I don't have to negotiate for.
Yeah.
Because we know that he had to fight tooth and nail to get the percentage points that he got to even make any money on a Conor card. So I can understand that. But him saying that this is going to be the biggest paycheck and the easiest money he's made, that's a total dig at Dana White. And it plays into exactly what you're talking about. Tyron Woodley was somebody who had other avenues of making money. That didn't play into him generating pay-per-view buys, right? Paulo Costa wants to make a $350,000 paycheck, but has no way to back any of it up.
Because, yeah, like you're just ignoring the fact that you don't actually draw attention to the sport.
No.
Like, people aren't kicking down the doors being like, I'm a Borrachinha fan. Like, you know,
your most exciting fight is with a guy who's no longer in the UFC.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just put it that way.
And you know what? Yeah, the grass is always greener, and these other companies are paying people who go over there. But do you think if they're paying Corey Anderson $500,000 to fight, that there's going to be that well dries up?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Like if every time that they sign a mid tier, like a guy who's not the best UFC fighter, who's like that Ryan Bader tier, where they're very good, but they're not but they're paying them triple.
They're signing
what the UFC's
superstar
paying.
money for not superstar results, and it takes away from. We've said it before. They have a very shallow roster. Mm-hmm. You're not able to fill out a roster because you're paying these mid-level guys.
And the UFC always comes back to the defense of like, okay, like you only look at the top of our card. But you're not talking about the fact that we pay some of the most money to the guys on the prelims. And it's a lot of it's fucking facade, because I don't want to lose the message here. These guys should get paid more.
Yeah, we'll state it right here. We are not for fighters not getting paid.
I agreed when Jake Paul came out and was like, why am I paying your fighters more than you are?
Yep.
Why are they all begging to come fight me? That is a bad look for the UFC. I 100%
We both
feel
have
that
never
way.
been a defendant for Dana White. We've talked about how we've admired the fact that he's kept on keeping on during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. We've talked about how he can't miss when it comes to making the big moves and taking a risk. We absolutely love that. But when it comes to fighter pay, we're always going to land on the side that fighters have nowhere near gotten paid what they should. Mm-hmm. I think that's fair for us to say. But I think what we're going to see now is we're going to see more controversy about pay. And we're going to open up this black hole for the UFC that's ultimately going to make it even worse for guys like John Jones, Francis Ngannou, Israel Adesanya, who maybe deserve or maybe feel like they deserve to get paid more. Chances are they're not going to.
Yeah, the issue is like, yeah, John Jones has a leg to stand on for what he should get paid. And like, that's the other shitty thing with some of these guys bringing up there. Like Ngannou, I think, has a reason. Ngannou's going to bring an entire country of fans, and
he's
it's
also a heavyweight
of fans, heavyweight. So that's going to draw big business. The new Mike Tyson, all that moniker shit, right? he's going to bring in a country, not only from a fan perspective, Matt, but think about how many athletes the UFC is going to reap the benefits of because of having Kamaru Usman, Stylebender, and Ngannou, right?
Yep.
Those three guys are going to launch such a like hotbed now of people wanting to get out of where they are now and seeing these people that are huge superstars and so likable. And I don't hear Stylebender really complaining about how much money he gets paid.
No, I would say we've talked about it. He's probably on that superstar list.
There's some like these, and guys like the Diaz brothers had to fight to get this, right? But it's just, I don't want to lose the message. They should pay a lot of these guys more, but looking at the grass is always greener is not always the case. And to close up the thing, Floyd Mayweather really fucked up his legacy in my mind. He really tarnished boxing in a way in my mind because it just takes away. One of the things we had mentioned is like, this is that idea of the guy from the couch coming and fighting the guy in the cage. Well, now it looks like anybody can fucking fight in a ring, right?
And what does that 50-0 really mean now?
But let's...
For those with good taste.